Okay. Alright. Alright. Um. Okay. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. And we're gonna figure some stuff out. Okay, so I got a friend, right? Oh God. Anyways, I got a friend who we just found out recently was getting kicked out of their place because he's staying with his fucking mom. And he's like 30, what, 32, 33? He's staying with his mom. And she was lying to the people of the housing people. You know, Jalen's not supposed to be staying there. And his mom says that he has to be out of the house by today. Today's the deadline for him to get out of his fucking house. And the thing is, he doesn't have nowhere else to go. He doesn't have a fucking job. He quit his goddamn job like a couple weeks ago. And now he has nowhere else to go. So, me and my friend Albert, you know, we grew up with this guy. We love this guy, you know. He was one of our best friends, you know. And he doesn't so we talked to him about it. He tells us that he's, you know, about to be fucking homeless, all this shit, and fucking. So we think like, hey, you know, maybe we got to make a plan for this guy. Gotta. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. Yeah. So his mom's kicking him out, and me and my friend Albert, we like, okay, we gotta fucking help this guy. You know, because we've worked in the homeless business, you know, right? We worked at shelters and stuff like that, so we kind of know how the homeless situation is, how homeless people are, and how the street life is. And we knew it's not a good fucking life. It's gonna be very hard and rough, and it's scary, right? And this. So like we decide, hey, we gotta fucking help this guy not get on the street. So I'm like, hey, talk to my fiance. Hey, maybe we can get him to stay at my place for a couple of days. Something, you know, something, and then try and figure out shelters. Right? We're like, all right, we got to figure out a place for him to sleep. Try and get him a bed, shelters, all this stuff. And this motherfucker doesn't have a goddamn phone. He sold all his shit. What, PlayStations? He sold his fucking shit for money, but then he has no fucking money, right? So like he has no fucking phone. He's using his mom's phone, right? And so yesterday, me and my boy Albert, we pick up Jalen, and we're like, okay, well, let's figure out what a plan to get you back on your feet. First things first is you need a goddamn phone. If you want to get a job, you need a phone. You need some sort of line of communication, right? Um, so we pick him up last night and we take him over to Walmart and get him a fucking what $20 track phone, right? $20 track phone just so he has some sort of line of communication. We're talking to him about like transportation, like we'll get him a bus pass or something to help him to get to places he needs to go. All this fucking shit. And oh, it just gets me so heated. So yeah, we're talking about all this shit. We're giving him numbers to shelters, all this stuff. Say, hey, you can stay at my place for a couple nights. And he says some shit like he has other people that will take him in. But when you ask him, so how long are they gonna be able to take you in? He's got no answer. He doesn't even know for sure if they'll be able to take him in. And so our whole thing, me and Albert, our whole fucking thing was trying to get him to fucking get a plan of what he's gonna fucking do to get him out of the situation that he's in, because it's bad. It's real life fucking bad. No job and you're getting kicked out onto the street, right? And you don't even have a guaranteed place to fucking stay. So me trying to fucking help a friend, someone I've known for many years, someone that I cared about very deeply, a good person, I thought, like, hey, you can come stay with us for a couple of days, right? Try and get him a shelter or some other place to stay that's a little bit more like solid for him. Offering, I bought him a goddamn phone. I bought him dinner because he hasn't eaten in fucking days. And I take him to Walmart, get him a goddamn phone, and whew. Anyways, yesterday me and Albert said the plan was for him to pack up the remainder of his stuff. He was gonna load up his stuff in Albert's car, and Albert was gonna store his stuff for free, store his fucking shit for free, and he was gonna stay with me for a couple nights. And so we told him last night when we dropped him off after fucking feeding him and buying him a goddamn fucking phone. I says, tomorrow morning, you're going to get up, you're going to pack up the rest of your shit, everything get done early in the morning. Early in the fucking morning. I say we're meeting up early in the morning and we're calling shelters trying to find a place for you to fucking stay. And this fucking piece of shit. So today, the next day, right, and the whole night last night, he was like, yes, sure, that's what we'll do. He's just going with what we made as a plan. He's going with what we made as a plan. He's saying, yes, I'm going to do this, yes. So the next day, today, I get up early. I text him like, yo, what's going on? When you coming over? And he's giving me the fucking runaround, right? He's not responding. I call him. The phone that we just bought him yesterday is off. Right? And then he finally gets back to me at 10, right? And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm eating. And I'm like, Jalen, what did I tell you yesterday? What's the plan? Like, what's going on? And I'm kind of yelling at him a little bit, like, yo, like, this is serious. And he's saying, oh, I'm going to take a shower. I made calls and applied to most of the housing things, I assume. Or I don't know if he's talking about jobs or housing. Because this is through text right now. Because he wouldn't fucking call. And I'm just trying to fucking call him. And so we can figure out what's going on. And I says to him, I'm like, Jalen, we were talking about early in the morning. And like I told him, enough of the bullshit and excuses. This is real life fucking shit. This is the real fucking deal. And he says to me, I know what I'm doing. And that right there, when he says, I know what I'm doing, is such bullshit, because he wouldn't be in this situation if he knew what he was doing. And it's such a cop-out. And over the years, he's always talking about this depression, anxiety thing. And he uses it as a fucking shield from actual responsibility. It's such bullshit and it's such cope what he's doing. He says he knows what he's doing. And I'm like, Jalen, you didn't have a fucking phone till I bought you one. You have no idea what you're doing. And I continue by like, I'm offering help and you give me excuses. If you don't want the help, just say so. I'm trying to keep you off the fucking streets, but you are not taking this seriously. I fucking said early, dude. I said, get up, come over early so we can call shelters. And I know you want to do things your own way, but doing things your own way got you into this situation. So what's your plan? And he says, you're making it worse when you say stuff like that. Now, honestly, I don't think I'm making it worse. I think I'm kind of expressing a sense of urgency, which this situation desperately needs. It desperately needs fucking urgency. It's not about sitting around waiting to see what happens. This is an urgent, desperate situation, Jalen. Like, bro, living on the streets is not an option for someone who's not, doesn't want to fucking live that way. That is like... And the thing is, these things could have been easily avoided. It could have been easily avoided for him to just follow the plan that we set up the night previous. But for him, he doesn't want to be told what to do. But he kind of needs to be told what to do if what he's doing is fucking stupid. And it's not good for him. So I say to him after he says I'm making it worse, I say, no, fuck that. You can't even fucking be on time, Jalen. Enough being sad and enough being scared. We have to fucking fix this. Just trying to display, show him just how urgent this situation is. And I'm like, I don't know what to say to you to make you understand. If this is just a game to you, I can't help you, is what I say to him. And then this is where he starts this lie. This lie, which is obviously a lie. He's like, I'm in an interview. You're in an interview. You said yesterday you don't have shit going on. Interviews are scheduled ahead of time. There's not just, all right, boom, an interview. These things are scheduled ahead of time. And then he continues with this fucking lie, by the way. And so I text him, I'm like, what's the plan? What is going on? And I say, so you're not coming over to him? He's like, I got one more interview to go. If I just had a smartphone. Now, right here, yeah. You can see on the left side of the screen here, it says, so you're not coming over, right? I got one more interview to go if I just had a smartphone. And now, you got to understand that just yesterday, I bought him a fucking phone, something he didn't have, a fucking phone. And now it's like a track phone, a flip phone, there's no fucking, like, you don't get the apps and all that shit. It's for calling and texting, like, legit, you just need a line of communication that I am buying you. That I have bought you. I have bought you this line of communication. You got to understand, is that I paid with my money. You didn't have enough money to buy a phone. And, like, he has this fucking jewelry, right? Sell that. Sell that and buy the fucking smartphone. If you want a fucking smartphone. I spent my money to get you a phone. And this is what he says. He says, God, if I just had a and what the hell would the smartphone have to do with these coming over interview thing? I said, are you coming over? I got one more interview to go. If I just had a smartphone. What the fuck is, like... What is a smartphone going to change? And so I say, are you serious? Get your own money and buy a smartphone. Like, seriously, like, if you want a fucking smartphone, why didn't you buy one make money and buy one yourself. And then he says, yo, I can't be texting you if you take everything I say negative. So now this is him being a fucking crumbling, weak pussy. Can't handle someone delivering hard truth to them. Someone who's checking him for his dumb entitlement. Are you serious? You're going to say, if I just had a smartphone, when I bought you a fucking phone, complaining about the kind of phone that I bought you, and you don't want me to say anything negative, and I can't be texting you on the phone that I bought you if I take everything I say negative. Like, why would you fucking say that? What kind of piece of shit doesn't understand that you don't talk like this? Who the fuck do you think you are to complain about having what kind of phone you got when you had shit before I bought it for you? And after that, I was done. Like, legit, there is no more help I'm giving him. Legit. After he said that, I was fucking done. And he was planning to stay here at my place tonight. He was planning to stay here at my fucking place tonight. And now at that point, that bridge is burned. So if he has no fucking place to go, it's on him. Because I tried to fucking help him. It's on him. And so I'm a little, I don't know if, so I say, bro, I'm done. Find somewhere else to stay tonight. And then after that, I say, you owe me $20 for the phone. All right, that's a little petty, but god damn, I was angry. And I'm still angry now. Like, I was seeing red, fucking angry at the entitled piece of shit that this guy really is, After all I've done to help this fucking cocksucker. After spending my day off going out there and trying to fucking get him shit he needs. Talking about getting him a bus pass and a phone, sending him some money for food, bought him dinner. And he wants to fucking treat me like that. He wants to treat me that way. If I just had a smartphone. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's mind-boggling how he thinks that he should just get shit, like that I should just buy you a smartphone. No, what you need in order to get a fucking job is a number that people can call to reach you. And then he says, over here on the right side of the screen, there's another screenshot where he says, this is the same shit I'm going through at home. Because he's been complaining. Albert in the chat says he wanted the smartphone for YouTube and porn, honestly. Honestly, that's what it fucking is. Honestly, that's exactly what it is. Some form of fucking entertainment so he can just avoid the problems more. Instead of spending the time he really needs to fix his goddamn life, he wants to spend it jerking off and watching fucking YouTube. And he's calling me out of line, saying this is the same shit I'm going through at home. And like, honestly, I fucking lose it, right? Like, I'm so goddamn angry. At this point, I'm on the phone with Albert, and I'm just ranting at him about this. He says, I say, why are you acting so fucking entitled when I'm literally trying to help you? We gave you food, a phone, and gave you a place to stay, and you act this way? And I told him, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on at home, Jalen. I'm trying to keep you from being fucking homeless, and you're acting like a baby. And I tell him, grow the fuck up. Because honestly, it's just always excuses for every fucking bad thing that's going on in his life. And if he's getting, and honestly, this is the same shit I'm going through at home. What? Telling you someone to get your goddamn fucking life together? You know, if you're getting this kind of shit everywhere at your job, at home, from your friends, maybe the problem's you. Maybe there's something that you need to fucking fix about you. It's such bullshit to say, and as a cop out, this is the same shit I'm going through at home. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so, you know, I say, I don't give a fuck about what you're going through. I'm trying to keep you off the fucking streets, and you're acting like an entitled baby. Grow the fuck up, and it's time to do some very challenging things that you probably don't want to fucking do, but you need to do. He says, I don't need to be supervised, nor I need to be checked on every 5 minutes. I got this handled. Chill the fuck out. And so I'm like, okay, sure. You got it handled. What's the plan? What are you going to do? Tell me, what are you going to do? And he's like, you know what's up. I'm not going to repeat myself. And trust me, he didn't lay out a fucking plan. The plan that he had was the plan we gave to him. That he didn't follow through with. That he couldn't fucking follow through with. He has no goddamn plan. And so I say to him, if you had shit handled, you wouldn't be in this situation, you fucking retard. And you know, I'm really angry at this point. So you know, I'm being harsh because I'm super fucking angry with this guy. So I'm saying, Jesus Christ, Jalen, you fucked everything up in your life. You can't be trusted to do what you need to do, is what I say to him. And like, he needs to understand how fucking fucked his situation is. He's gonna be on the goddamn street with no fucking place to go. Don't know where the fuck he's gonna get food. He has no goddamn job, no fucking money, no place to stay. He has no good relationships with people that will take him in. I mean, if he did, he wouldn't have been. Oh, and me and Albert were willing to do whatever we needed to do to help him. You know, whatever he fucking needed to be done, we would have fucking helped him with it. We would have fucking been there to help his ass. We were going to give him a tent. We were going to call shelters for him to get him a place to stay. I was going to give him a couple nights at my place. We bought him a fucking phone, gave him food, money. And this motherfucker, this fucking motherfucker, dude, wants to just give up in life. And that's what I told him last night. I said, Jalen, no matter what, no giving up. We got to get you out of this situation. We're going to get you back on your feet and get life rolling good for you. And like, mind you, I'm getting married like next month. And I've been busy with planning all that shit and doing a bunch of work that needs to be done for this. So like, the thing is that I don't have is fucking time. I don't have time to be sitting here trying to fucking baby you. I don't have fucking time. But you know what I'm doing? Is I am taking time to fucking help you. And for you to be this ungrateful, this entitled, is bullshit. You're ruining your fucking life, and you are the only person to blame. Over the years, we have come up with things that you could have done to improve your fucking life, and you never listened once. And I don't know why yesterday I was expecting you to fucking listen for once and change. You know, maybe I thought the situation is bad enough. You know, maybe this is rock bottom for him. Maybe he will fucking wake up and learn. But no, it's just more bullshit. He can't handle anyone telling him the fucking truth. He can't handle anyone telling him what needs to be fucking done. And now you know what? He's gonna have to live with the consequences of all his dumb decisions. When he told us that he's gonna get kicked out, we're like, hey, how about unemployment? Is there a way for you to like just collect your unemployment money? That'll help, find like hold you over with food and plate shit like that. But you know what? You know what he says? He says, I can't collect unemployment. You know when you want to know why? Because he filed for unemployment while he was working. So he's frauding the fucking system. And guess what? They're not fucking dumb. They figured it out, and now he owes them money. Like a fucking idiot, he did that. For what? Just a dumb fucking stupid shit idea. A fucking idiot who can't make good decisions to save his goddamn life. And now he's royally fucked. And the help that me and Albert were giving him was his fucking last chance. Because I know for sure this idiot can't do shit on his own. I know for fucking sure this idiot's gonna fuck up his goddamn life. So he says, bye, Darren. And I was mean. I mean, I was fucking mean to this guy. I just say, good luck on the streets, bum. Because that's what he is now. Just a fucking bum. Those pieces of shit begging on the street for money. A goddamn bum. And I have done all I can to help him. But he has tried me, like literally doubling down on the dumbest fucking shit, and tried me. I don't need to be checked on. I got this handled. Yeah, you got it fucking handled, all right. He told me. He fucking told me on the phone that he's mentally weak. The most pathetic shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. He says to me, a grown man in his 30s, saying to me that I'm mentally weak. What a sorry sack of shit, dude. And like he's just like people telling him what to do. He's too fucking prideful for it. He's too prideful for it. There should be no pride. It should be all shame. You should be so fucking ashamed of yourself. There should be no goddamn pride. You should be the sorriest sack of shit asking for help. Just trying your best to fucking get help. What a fucking idiot, dude. What a fucking idiot. We put a lot of fucking time and effort into this fucking kid. And the reason we do it is because we fucking loved the guy. He was a very funny guy, a bit stupid, and like we would fuck with him, but like we did genuinely care about the guy. And we've said for years that, if Jalen doesn't fucking change his life around, he'll end up homeless. Like his fucking father, his dad, is a goddamn homeless man. I met his dad. He's a bum. His mom, addicted to fucking pills, getting disability and living off the goddamn government. That's her life. And you know what? Just a chip off the old block, it seems. Apple doesn't fall far from the fucking tree. Is that's what it seems with this fucking idiot. It's painful. It's fucking painful when you care about somebody, but they just want to give up. They don't want to try. They want to give up. It's painful. And now we have to live with the fact that one of our best friends, one of our favorite people, can't be helped. They're now just going to be waste on the street. And that's what he put us through. Due to his own dumb, selfish actions. And he can't look outside of him fucking self and see the kind of pain that he's causing. It's fucking sad. It's pathetic. It's pitiful. And God have mercy on his fucking soul. Because he's dead. He's fucking dead when he's on the streets. He is too mentally weak to pull himself out of homelessness. He is going to stay that way for the rest of his fucking life. And all we tried to do was fucking help this bum. It's fucking pathetic. In life, there's shit you don't want to do that you just gotta do. That's called growing up. That's called handling your responsibilities. Something that most people should be able to do. Oh, it makes me sad and depressed. Fucking swallow it, pussy. Like, come on. Quit being such a goddamn bitch. Like, seriously. Grow the fuck up and realize, hey, I have one goddamn life. Now I'm gonna be on the streets. Maybe I shouldn't fuck everything up. Fucking retard, dude. Like, seriously, bro. I don't know how. I don't know fucking how. I just don't get it. How he could be okay with this. How he can just ignore all his problems. Even when shit is real life, hard, real goddamn life is creeping up on him really fucking fast. You can't fucking hide from this. It will bite you in the ass, and your life will be fucked. I just have been so heated today. I have been so fucking angry today. I had a plan for today. The plan was get Jalen over here, call shelters, call and out. Albert on his end. Albert was working on getting him jobs. Sending his applications out places. Albert made him a brand new resume. His job was to get him a job. My job was to find him a place to stay. And we were working hard to get him what he needed. We went and bought him a fucking phone yesterday. We were talking about getting him a goddamn bus pass so he has transportation to where he needs to fucking go. We bought him food so he wouldn't fucking starve. Albert was going to give him a goddamn tent. If push came to shove, a tent. And yeah, yesterday we're driving around and we drive past this very big homeless camp. And I point out the window. I'm like, look at this, Jalen. Do you want to live this fucking life? And all he wants to do is, can we talk about something else? This is all you should be fucking talking about, dude. You should be working to avoid that instead of avoiding it until you can't help yourself. You gotta be out of your mom's house today. What are you gonna do now? Because I ain't letting you stay here at my place. Not no more. Not after how you fucking treated me. Not after you can do the fucking simplest thing. Just pack your shit and be over at my place so we can work on what you need to get done. But no, hard work is hard work. I don't like being told what to do. Bro. I don't like... Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, it's been stressful. It has been absolutely fucking stressful, dude. And the reason we tried so hard is we don't want him to see him on the street, dude. That would break my goddamn heart to see one of my best friends on the fucking street. And I couldn't live with myself if I didn't try to help the fucking guy. Went above and beyond what anyone did for him. What anyone did for this fucking guy. No one cared about this fucking guy more than me and Albert. No one was willing to help this guy more than me and Albert. Some fucking bullshit to be treated that way. Absolute fucking bullshit. And he should be fucking ashamed of himself. He should be utterly ashamed of himself. To act this way. And to treat people this fucking way. People that are genuinely trying to fucking help him, to keep him off the goddamn streets. To keep him from experiencing the hard fucking truths. The truths that he fucked his life up. Try to keep him from the harshest consequences. Genuinely makes me upset. It genuinely hurts to see this fucking piece of shit just give up. He couldn't do the simplest fucking thing. And it genuinely hurts, dude. It really fucking hurts to see it. I just like the level of entitlement that this little fucking bitch has, dude. And look, yeah, I've been mean to him. Yeah, I've been mean to this fucking guy. I've been really mean to this fucking guy. But let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. He has fucking deserved it. Every time you try and help this fucking hopeless idiot, and he wants to blame everything on this anxiety and depression, you're going to use that as a shield to shield you from your responsibility. You're going to use that as a way to just be like, the world has been unkind to me. And that, you know, everything that's happened to me is out of my control. It's so fucking pathetic to think that way. It's so goddamn pathetic to think that way. And he acts that life is only hard for him. Life is hard for every single fucking person, dude. It's hard for every goddamn single person. Everyone does the best they can to, improve themselves, better their situation, and ease the suffering, right? That's the goal in life, is to ease the suffering of life. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta, you find a purpose, find a goals that you do, and, live a more comfortable goddamn life, right? That should be the goal for most people in this country, is to have a comfortable fucking life that they can look back at and be like, I lived good. It was good. But in order to have that and to sustain that, there are things in life you don't want to do that you just gotta do. In order to sustain happiness and stability, it's called sacrificing. It's called, maybe I won't do this today so I could do this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And this fucking idiot can't understand it. No matter how much you explain to him or try to get him to understand, he'll look at you like you're yelling at me, that you're the bad guy. This is the same kind of shit I'm going through at home. And you just want to call him a fucking bitch. A whiny little bitch. Who's gonna fucking end up homeless. Which hurts me. Which hurts Albert. Which hurts anyone that cares about the fucking cocksucker. Because you decided to give up on life, dude. It's fucking pathetic. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. And I was willing to let him stay a couple nights. But you know what? He couldn't do the simplest fucking things. Albert says, knock, knock. Hey, Albert, who's there? Been rough, dude. Albert's like, knock, knock. Who's there? Darren, can I stay the night? Please, I don't want to be on the street. Can I stay the night? Fucking piece of shit. And I guess, the only hope. He said he had other people he could stay with. And so what we were trying to do is get a timeline. Like, well, how long can you stay with them? Because we need to get you into a shelter, right? So we got to figure this out. What a fucking plan. A goddamn plan. A goddamn idea of what's gonna happen. But no, he just wants to wing it. And he says he got like 8 interviews today. How the fuck do you get goddamn 8 interviews? Yesterday, you got nothing going on. Not a goddamn thing you got going on. And you say, he's going to listen to our plan. What we and Albert decided, what we created, right? A plan for him. And then out of the fucking blue, he's got 8 interviews the next day. How does that make any fucking sense? How does that make any goddamn sense? You got 8 interviews in one goddamn day. What the fuck are you talking about? Just who calls a place and can get an interview right away? How do you apply to a job and get an interview the same fucking day 8 times? I gotta go pee real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, sorry. I was muted the whole fucking time. Shit. Um Anyways, I was talking about how we talked about Jalen. I was ranting and just how fucking angry I've been about this whole goddamn situation. And just how much it's really just fucking pissed me off. And how much that fucking asshole done to hurt me and all. We care about this guy. And the thing is like, we care about him more than he cares about him fucking self. We tried to fucking pick his goddamn life up more than he has. All he's done is ruin it. It's fucking sad. It's so goddamn sad. It's like such a pain, you know. To watch someone you love and care about give up on life. It's genuinely fucking awful. After you try to help as much as you can, it's fucking pathetic, dude. And I know he wasn't dealt the best cards in life. I mean, his father was homeless. His mom's just living off the government, you know. But, you know, honestly, in life, I believe, you know, it's more nature than nurture. I think if you decided and you were genuine, you would be able to get out of that situation. You would be able to change that fucking life around. And you can't blame your parents forever, dude. You can't do that. You can't blame your fucking how your life has been forever. You gotta change it. It's just waste. It's just wasted. Everything, all the effort, wasted. When he says to me, if I just had a smartphone, that's all I need to see to be like, you just don't understand. You don't get it. And you're not gonna get it. It's just you want to be babied. You want to be treated with kid gloves. When life itself is some of the hardest fucking shit. The reality of shit is hard, dude. Physically, you get older, you start hurting. Things start hurting. It's get uncomfortable to be alive. But you know what? You just given up. And it's pathetic. And I thought you were stronger than that. Genuinely, I thought you were stronger than giving up. I figured you would look at everyone around you, all the people that you don't like your dad and your mom and your whole housing situation. You know, you look at that like it's such a bone of contention and like such a stress for you. But hey, why not just turn into them? Why not just turn into the fucking shit that, you know, that I have to deal with every goddamn day? And for him to say this is the same shit I'm going through at home is what? Me trying to get him to understand that this is urgent, that we can't just waste goddamn time on this. This is a fucking urgent situation. We can't do it on your time. And this, I called him today, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm just doing stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Jalen, I told you, you got to get up early. You come over and we fucking figure this shit out. We're not doing it on your time when you decide that you want to do this shit. It's now. We're doing this shit now. And he hangs up on me. He hangs up. And he's like, you're yelling at me and you're trying to talk down. And I'm not talking down to you. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to make you understand that, dude, we can't fuck around. It's not time to fucking just like pretend that everything's okay when your entire life is falling apart. But he just won't get it. He won't understand. It's fucking mind-boggling. It's fucking mind-boggling how stubborn this fucking idiot is. And I get it, dude. Sometimes in life, everyone's kind of a burden, right? You know, they do things that does burden other people. But, like, we didn't look at it as a burden. We genuinely just didn't want you to end up on the fucking street. So we tried to help you change your fucking life around. Yeah. Yeah, wait until the last fucking second thinking the world's gonna wait. Fucking child. Exactly, dude. It's like, no, Jalen, you don't get to put this off. You don't get to put off where the fuck am I going to sleep tonight. That's not something you put off. That's not something you try not to think about. That's all you should be thinking about right now. That's not something that you just get to ignore. Because you lost the opportunity to stay over here. You had an idea where you were going to stay. But you know what? It's done. Because I'm done. I'm not helping you after you talk to me that way. after all I've done for you. No. That's not acceptable. Not at all. That's not at all acceptable. I'm not letting you do that. And I'm not enabling that. No. You don't get to act that fucking way. Like a goddamn angsty teenager. You're goddamn 30-something years old. And you're gonna be on the fucking street. It's so stupid. Albert says in the chat, he says, years of taking care of this adult baby. Just to shit on us again when he's homeless. Exactly. Complaining about what fucking kind of phone we bought him. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Complaining about what kind of phone we bought you when you had no consistent line of communication. Borrowing your goddamn mom's phone to make a goddamn call. And you're gonna be upset about the phone that I bought you. What a dumb piece of shit, dude. Yeah. Albert says if I got him a bike, he would have said, what about a car? Why didn't you give me a car? Hello, you didn't give me a car? You gave me a bike? What am I gonna do with that? Fucking asshole. Stupid fucking asshole, man. I swear to God. It's like, dude. how could this be real? How could someone genuinely be this much of a prick? How can anyone genuinely be this much of a fucking idiot? Oh my God, dude. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And he's just always, I'm so sad. I'm depressed. My life sucks. Yeah, your life sucks because you fucking suck, dude. You don't fucking do shit. You don't do anything that you should be doing. I don't know what you're expecting. Like, what is your expectations? You know, what the fuck are you expecting to happen for you? Like, dude, this fucking idiot, he's working. This is what he says. I don't know if this is true or not. He quit his last job because they kept getting on him about work, right? It says he has a manager that's like, yo, Jalen, are you listening? Are you listening? Jalen, are you going to respond? You know, he's probably being a shit to his manager because he's such an emotionally weak fucking man who can't fucking handle having a goddamn boss. Like, come on. Jesus Christ, who the fuck are you? You can't handle having a goddamn boss? It's like, so what he ends up doing is he puts his 2 weeks notice in without a job lined up because he thinks Albert's just going to be able to magically give him a job. But without a job lined up, he puts his 2 weeks in. But then he gets into an argument with his manager, the one that's always on him and pressing him. And then guess what? He fights him and knocks his manager out. Well, that's great. That's great. You just knocked your manager out. You're out of a job. No money for you. It's... Oh my God. And it's like, I don't understand it, man. I can't understand this level of ghetto, dude. I can't understand this level of fucking poverty. I can't understand this level of fucking stupid, dude. It's fucking pathetic. So yeah, he gets fired from his fucking job and he has no money, no place to stay. What's his plan? So he says he has other people that he can ask to stay with. But has he asked them? I don't know. I know he's a fucking liar. I know he lies all the goddamn time. And this is the saddest fucking shit, man. The saddest goddamn existence. This is him following right in his father's goddamn footsteps. Don't know really what else to say about it, you know? It's like you do what you can do, but like at some point, dude, it's just you can't help someone that doesn't want the help. You can't do it. You can't help someone that's just not going to accept the help or even try to better themselves. So, you know, there's not really much else you can say about it. It's that I'm just very upset and disappointed, just extremely disappointed in him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I just needed to rant about it because so angry at him and extremely hurt by it. And at the very last text message there, I say good luck on the streets, bum, right? And I know how the homeless life is here, Bridge. And it's a fucking sad life, dude. It's so fucking sad. To see someone I loved and cared about and enjoyed, had many moments that were so fun. And to see him now at the bottom of life, the bottom of society, living the worst possible life you can have in this goddamn country. It's sad. And what's even sadder is that he had the chance and opportunity to change it around with the help of people that genuinely cared about him. It is so sad to see him just give up and waste his life away. And it will hurt me for a long time. I can't say like forever or the rest of my life. Because eventually I will just fucking forget about this and not care. Because I'm going to, I'm going to grow up. I'm going to be more mature as I get older, right? So maybe I'll get to a point where, I'm so focused on my own life, being married, possibly having kids, that I won't think about them. And it's not going to be a problem for me at all. Because other things, more important things in my life, will be a problem. So, I just wish he was able to understand. Just wish he was able to understand fucking life better, dude. And, I wish he spent more time figuring himself out. But you know, it's not what it is. It's gonna be him on the street. It's gonna be him on the fucking street. And that's just very sad for me. And I'm not going to see him again unless I see him on the street, which I'm not stopping to say hello if that's the case. Because I can't do that. I can't put myself in that situation. I can't put myself in that spot to see Jalen like that. It'll be too painful. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end it. That's where I'm going to end this.